Hi lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channels and happy holiday to you all. So watch me transform this gorgeous client. So I'm starting with using the micellar water. I'm sorry I didn't film it. I started using the micellar water by Simple. Yes, then I went with Cetaphil moisturizing lotion to moisturize her face because she had a dry skin. Then I also went with using Embroylisse moisturizer. This moisturizer is a very nice product. It moisturizes, hydrates, and primes the face. So I went with using it, and then I used the L.A Girl setting spray to set our prepped skin. Then I went with using the Aron foundation 05. Yes, this foundation is very nice for a caramel color. So I went with using it. It is an oil-free foundation and it's so good. It blends easily on the face. So I had to blend all over the face. You have to take your time to blend the foundation into the person's skin. And another secret to a good face makeup is don't pack too much foundation on the person's face. A little goes a long way. A little really goes a long way. Just take it gradually and spread all through the face. Then I went with using the Blossom lipstick. I took the cocoa color on the palette, the Blossom palette, to contour her face. And after then, I used the same Blossom palette I took the red color in the palette to add to her blush on her cheek. So the next thing was to highlight her face using the Yanga Beauty concealer and the Blossom concealer. So the Yanga Beauty was on the shade 03. I really can't remember the name of the Blossom shade, but I'm going to write it down on the description down below. So after that, don't forget, you really need to blend your highlighted area very well. You really need to blend it, and always tell your clients to look up, because once you are lighting her face and she's looking down, it can cause a lot of creasing on her face. So you have to tell your client or your model to look up while you are blending her under eyes to avoid creasing. Then I went with using the Mirac setting powder. This is a very nice powder. It's a Nigeria brand powder, but it's very nice. It's used to set your under eyes makeup and all. So next, I went with a compact powder, Milani, on the shade Warm. Yes, it was a color of compact powder, so I used it all over her face. So when you are done highlighting the face, you need to apply our own shade of powder all over her face. Next, I went with using Milani compact powder on the shade Medium to highlight under eyes. This is just to seal up everything you have done, you understand. So after I was done, I decided to take the V Beauty and apply it on a contour area. So I went with contouring her face using the V Beauty powder palette, and after I was done, I also contoured her nose. We all know what contouring of nose does. It helps to slim the nose a little bit, or gives this illusion of a slim nose. Then next was to use the Annie's Beauty Cheek Orgasm for her blush. I just picked a color on the palette and applied on her cheekbones. Then I noticed her face wasn't really powdery, so I decided to just bake her face with the Mirac setting powder on the shade Cinnamon. Then I used the Dimmel brow tamer to make the brow hair sleep. Then I just let it be so that it can just get dry while I'm doing the eyeshadows. So I went with using the benign eyeshadow base. This benign eyeshadow base is so good, very very good. Like, you don't need too much, you just need a little, because a little goes a long way. So once you just apply it, you spread it all over the eyes. And then I now went with using the Annie's Beauty Meets the Brown. That's one of the best eyeshadow for this 2024. So I went with using Annie's Beauty Meets the Brown. I took a brown shade over there. The brown shade must match with what is on her nose. So I blended it in on her crease. I wanted to go on a brown color on her crease. So then later I took something like a wine brown, just wine color, and then I just kept blending. And then for the inner lid and the outer, or the middle lid, sorry, I don't know what am I even saying. Yes, for the inner lid and the outer lid, I used a color from the Annie's Beauty Cheek Orgasm to apply on her eyes. Yes, on her middle lid and her inner lid. So guys, just watch through. Guys, whatever you are doing, don't forget to always blend your eyeshadow all through. Blend your eyeshadow. You don't want to have harsh lines all over your eyes. So next was for me to go with using my Aron gel liner to line our tight lines. This is very important. You can use a pencil, a black gel pencil, or a black gel liner, whichever one that works for you. So I went with using the Aron gel liner on the shade black, and then I also lined a waterline. So it was time to draw her eyebrows. So I went with using the Aron gel liner on the shade black to just draw the underneath of her eyebrow. Yes, then on top of her eyebrows, I used the Haggai and Esther brow gel liner on the shade Nubai to draw her on top of the eyebrow. Yes, then I went with the Nubai to fill in, because most clients or models eyebrow hairs are scanty, so you need to like create an illusion of hair by drawing some strokes inside the brow. Guys, when you are drawing your eyebrows, don't push too much on your eyebrows. Don't do as if you are painting your eyebrow. Just brush lightly, stroke lightly, fill in lightly. You don't have to put it there. Back at those days when we make our eyebrows so deep and thick. No, everything comes so lightly now. You just gives this illusion of hair. If the client doesn't have hair in front, just give some strokes up down, and you can see that your brows will come out very beautiful. So the next thing I was doing was using the Blossom concealer to highlight our brows, our underbrows. Then if you want, let me tell you something. After you've used a lighter concealer underneath our brows, try as much as possible to use a shade of foundation on top of the brows when you are lighting it. So I was using the Mirac flat brush. This is so good, honestly, because it is very flat. So you just take a color of foundation, and then use it to correct the upper brows, and then you are good to go. Then next I went doing the second brow. Yeah. So after highlighting your brows, you have to take your your blending brush to blend those concealers and the eyeshadow together to avoid harsh lines. So you need to blend all through the upper highlighting area. Yes. So I was blending and blending and blending. So you just have to blend for a beautiful look. So after blending our crease, I went with cleaning our lip before applying our lipstick. Now there's one thing you should know. You should always start with a matte lipstick before using a cream lipstick. If not, your lip is going to break. Your lipstick is it won't even look good. So what you do first is get a matte lipstick and always apply matte lipstick first before applying a creamy lipstick on your lip. So I went with using the Becharm Ageless Dream lipstick on the shade, I don't know the name, it's just a palette. So you just pick the dark chocolate over there and I applied it on her lips. Then I went with a brown shade of color on the palette and applied on her lip because she wanted a very soft, natural look. So that was why I had to create this look for her. Right after I was done with application of the lipstick, I decided to blend all the excess powder on her face for smooth finish. You want to blend through, you want to blend everything, the blush, the contour. You don't want any harsh lines, you don't want any traces of contour, blush. Everything has to come together. So you have to like blend in. So I went using that same Milani to touch up our highlighted face, and then I went with the brown to just give this brownish smoky look underneath her eyes. After blending the powder all through her face, I went with using the L.A Girl shimmer setting spray on the shade Rose Gold. Then I used my fan to make it dry, and then I went with the So Pro lip gloss. This lip gloss is an OG. I love it. On the shade Vein. So I applied this lip gloss on her lips for a glossy look. Then when I was done, I added I fixed her eyelashes, and the product is Wynk Beauty Lashes. This Wynk Beauty product are so nice. I don't know, but it is good. On the shade Hey Besty, that's what I use on her face for her lashes. And when I was done, I had to apply the So Pro finishing spray just to lock in all our makeup, all the things I did. Lastly, and I went with the L.A Girl highlighting glow balm, and that's the end of the makeup. Look at how this look is giving flawless, simple and natural glam. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I love you, and see you guys next time.